Hello, I'm Dr. Caroline Bennett. I want you to imagine for a moment, in the comfort of your bed, in the middle of a deep and peaceful sleep. Suddenly, a sharp, electric, and relentless pain shoots down your leg. Your calf muscle seizes into a knot of agony, hard as a rock. It's a silent scream that rips you from your sleep and leaves you helpless, desperately massaging the burning muscle. If this scene is painfully familiar, know that you are not alone. The nocturnal leg cramp is a sleep thief that affects millions, especially after the age of 50. You've probably heard the usual advice. Drink more water, or oh, that's a lack of potassium, eat a banana. And while there is a seed of truth in that, it's a dangerous oversimplification of a more complex problem. The truth is, a night cramp is rarely caused by a single factor. It is, in fact, the result of a perfect storm, a conspiracy between two culprits working together in the silence of the night. In this video, I will unveil who these two culprits are and give you a simple, two-pronged strategy to ensure they never steal your peace again. To defeat an enemy, we must first understand it. What exactly is a cramp? In simple terms, it's an involuntary and sustained muscle contraction. It's your muscle refusing to relax. To make it easier, let's use an analogy. Imagine your calf muscles as a team of elite rowers in a boat. For the boat to move smoothly and efficiently, the rowers must contract and relax their muscles in perfect sync, following the orders of the captain, your nervous system. A cramp happens when this communication fails. It's as if half the team keeps rowing with all their might while the other half tries to rest, creating chaos and stalling the boat. The question is, why does this communication failure happen so often at night? The answer lies with our two culprits. The first culprit is an electrolyte imbalance. And here's the secret. It's not just about a lack of potassium. It's about an imbalance of a crucial electrical trio for muscle function: potassium, magnesium, and calcium. Think of them as the communication system for the rowing team. Potassium and calcium work together to transmit the command to row. That is, to contract the muscle. Magnesium, on the other hand, is the hero of relaxation. It's the one that gives the command to rest the oar. When these three minerals are out of balance, with too much signal to contract and not enough to relax, the muscles become hyperexcitable. They become trigger-happy, ready to fire and lock up at the slightest stimulus. As we age, after 50, our bodies can find it harder to maintain this balance, whether due to dietary changes, the action of certain medications like diuretics, or because our kidneys become slightly less efficient at retaining these precious minerals. The second culprit is mechanical. Chronic muscle shortening and neuromuscular fatigue. During the day, even if you don't do intense exercise, your muscles accumulate a level of fatigue. When we go to bed, most of us sleep with our feet pointing downwards, in a position called plantar flexion. This position, held for hours, leaves the calf muscles in a shortened state. Now combine this with the hyperexcitability caused by the electrolyte imbalance we just discussed. What happens? Your brain, during a dream, sends a signal for you to move, or you simply change position. This electrical stimulus reaches a muscle that is simultaneously fatigued, shortened, and trigger-happy. The response is an explosive, uncontrolled contraction, the cramp. It is a catastrophic communication failure between the nerve and the muscle. Now that we've unmasked the two conspirators, the solution becomes elegantly clear. We cannot fight on just one front. We need a dual strategy that provides the correct electrical fuel to the muscles, and at the same time, recalibrates the mechanical communication between the nerve and the muscle. That's exactly what our simple trick does. It consists of a nutritional intervention and a mechanical one, which, when combined, create a cramp-proof environment in your body. The first part of our strategy is nutritional, and it comes in the form of the humble yet powerful banana. The banana is famous for its potassium, and for good reason. Potassium is essential for maintaining what scientists call the membrane potential of nerve and muscle cells. In simple terms, it ensures the communication cables between the nerve and muscle don't short-circuit, allowing contraction and relaxation signals to be transmitted clearly and balanced. Research published in the Journal of the American College of Nutrition repeatedly highlights the importance of adequate potassium levels for optimal neuromuscular function. But what many don't know is that the banana hides a second hero, perhaps even more important in the fight against cramps: magnesium. Magnesium is the ultimate relaxation mineral. It acts as a physiological gatekeeper, a natural calcium channel blocker. It prevents an excess of calcium from flooding the muscle cells, which would cause continuous contraction. It is magnesium that tells your rowing team that the stroke is over and it's time to rest the oars. A comprehensive review of studies in the Journal of Physiology confirmed that magnesium is absolutely critical for the relaxation of muscle fibers after contraction. And there's more. Bananas also contain tryptophan, an amino acid our body uses to produce serotonin, and, subsequently, melatonin, the sleep hormone. Therefore, a banana not only relaxes your muscles, but also signals your brain that it's time to sleep. The second part of our trick is mechanical, a specific and intentional stretch, performed just before bed. This isn't just any stretch. Its goal is to reset the communication between the nerve and the calf muscle. When you gently stretch the muscle, you activate special nerve receptors located in the tendons, called Golgi tendon organs. The activation of these receptors sends a powerful signal up the spinal cord that essentially tells the motor nerve to calm down. This inhibitory signal dampens the contraction reflex, making the muscle much less likely to overreact to any stimulus during the night. It's as if the captain of the rowing team gathers the crew before sleep and says, "Tonight we relax. No unexpected contractions." This technique is an application of physical therapy principles, such as proprioceptive neuromuscular facilitation, to re-educate and calm the neuromuscular system. Let's put this all together into a simple and powerful nightly ritual, which I call the double anti-cramp ritual. It takes less than 5 minutes, but can completely change the quality of your nights. The first step is the strategic snack. About 60 to 90 minutes before going to bed, eat one medium-sized banana. Opt for a ripe banana, with a few black spots on the peel. A ripe banana is not only sweeter and easier to digest, but also has higher levels of tryptophan, enhancing the relaxing effect on the brain. Think of it as loading up on the electrical fuel your muscles need for a peaceful night. The second step is the mechanical recalibration. Immediately before you get into bed, literally as the last thing you do before slipping under the covers, perform this simple calf stretch. Stand facing a wall, about an arm's length away. Place your hands on the wall for support. Now, step back with the leg that cramps most often, keeping your heel firmly planted on the floor and your knee completely straight. Slowly lean your body forward, bending your elbows, until you feel a gentle but present stretch in the back of your calf. It is crucial that the sensation is one of relief and lengthening, never pain. Hold this position for 30 seconds. My professional tip: while you stretch, focus on your breathing. Inhale deeply through your nose, feel the air fill your lungs, and exhale slowly through your mouth. Deep, slow breathing sends a signal of safety to your entire nervous system, making the stretch even more effective. After 30 seconds, switch legs and repeat, even if you only get cramps on one side. This ensures muscular balance. Painful nocturnal cramps do not have to be a life sentence. They are, in most cases, a clear signal of a double imbalance: a nutritional imbalance of electrolytes and a mechanical imbalance in nerve-muscle communication. Therefore, the most logical and effective solution is also twofold. By nourishing your muscles with the correct electrical fuel from a banana and recalibrating your neuromuscular system with a mindful stretch, you are not just treating a symptom, you are solving the root cause. With this simple trick, you are taking control of your night, transforming the dread of going to bed into a serene expectation of uninterrupted rest. However, it is my duty as a health professional to warn you. While this trick is safe and effective for the vast majority of common night cramps, cramps that are extremely frequent, severe, or do not improve may be a sign of underlying medical conditions that require attention, such as circulation problems, kidney or nerve disease, or side effects of certain medications. If your cramps are accompanied by swelling, redness, persistent muscle weakness, or other concerning symptoms, it is crucial that you consult your doctor for a full evaluation. Now, I would love to hear from you. What is your story with night cramps? Do you have any other tricks or home remedies that work for you? Share your wisdom and experiences in the comments below. If this video was helpful and gave you a new perspective, please show your support by clicking the like button, so this information can reach more people who need relief. And of course, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications to continue receiving practical, science-based health tips. I wish you peaceful and pain-free nights.